We continue. We are doing part C, and what is it saying? The limit as theta goes to 0 of tan 3 theta over theta. So every time you're going to see tan, remember this. You have to remember that this is what you must know. Tan theta is equal to sine theta over cos theta. Okay? Every time you see tan, remember that. It's sine over cos. So if it's tan of 3 theta, it will be sine of 3 theta over cos of 3 theta. Okay? So now we'll be saying this is going to be the limit of this, and we can say that this is just, this is just going to be equal to the limit as theta goes to 0 of sine 3 theta over cos 3 theta divided by theta. Okay, and now here's the thing. What do you do when you're dividing into a fraction or dividing by a fraction? You multiply by the reciprocal, okay? So this is going to be the limit as theta goes to 0 of, this is still sine 3 theta over cos 3 theta, but it's now times, what is the reciprocal of this guy? It is 1 over theta. This is theta. The reciprocal, which is the flip of it, is 1 over theta. The flip of x is 1 over x. The flip of 7 is 1 over 7. So the flip of theta is 1 over theta, and you multiply by that. This is just going to be the limit. This is going to be the limit as theta goes to 0 of, when two fractions are multiplying, the top multiplies and the bottom multiplies. Okay? So what are we going to end up having? We are going to end up having sine 3 theta times 1 is going to be sine 3 theta over cos 3 theta times theta is going to be theta cos 3 theta. Now, I want you to know that we don't have a problem with cos. We don't have a problem with cos. The cos is very easy for us to solve. We can separate him and work with him alone. The problem we have is with sine, and that is why we use the identity here. Okay. Now, what you should know about this identity here, it's saying the limit as theta goes to 0 of sine theta over theta is equal to 1. But you must know all versions of this thing, because if this is equal to 1, you must know also that the limit as theta goes to 0 of theta over sine theta, this is also going to be equal to 1, okay? This is also going to be equal to 1. And then you must know that the limit as theta goes to 0 of sine k theta, whatever it is, over k theta, this is still going to be equal to 1, okay? Whatever it is. So if this is 3 theta, then the bottom should be 3 theta, then the limit will be true, okay? If this is 3 theta inside the sine, you can't change it, because if it's a 3 theta inside, you can't. What you can change is this one. So you change him to become a 3 theta, and then you'll be having it be equal to 1. So that is what we'll be doing. We'll say, okay, what will I have here? The first thing which we said is you can split the cos theta. It's not a problem. So it's going to be the limit as theta goes to 0 of, this is going to be sine 3 theta over theta times 1 over cos 3 theta, like this. Okay? Now, this is just going to be now be equal to limit of each thing. Limit as theta goes to 0 of sine 3 theta over theta times 1 over, times the limit as theta goes to 0 of 1 over cos 3 theta. And what we'll just end up having is going to be equal to, here, we can say it's going to be the limit as theta goes to 0 of, we multiply the top and the bottom by a 3. So it's going to be sine 3 theta over theta times 3 over 3. And it's going to multiply. What is the limit of this? Well, you should know that the limit of a trig, actually how you find limits of trig is you substitute. So as long as the denominator doesn't go to 0, you have to substitute. So this is going to be 1 over cos of 3 by 0, okay? Because it's 3 theta and our theta is going towards 0. So it's 3 times 0, which is going to be, here we're going to have it as the limit, this is going to be equal to the limit as theta goes to 0 of, this is going to be 3 sine 3 theta over 3 theta. Why did we change this to a 3 theta? Because we can't change this sine 3 theta. We have to change the bottom to be a 3 theta to be like the top. And this is going to be multiplying. What is 1 over cos 0? It's going to be 1 over cos 0. Cos 3 times 0 is 0. And this is going to be equal to, this is multiplying like this. So this is going to be equal to the limit as theta goes to 0. Or if we wanted, we can keep this like with the limit until we get to the final answer, and we'll evaluate at the same time. So we can keep this being times the limit. Okay, let me push this. We can keep this as it is times the limit as theta goes to 0 of 1 over cos 3 theta. Okay. And this is going to be also times the limit, again, as theta goes to 0 of 1 over cos 3 theta, right? Like this. Now, what's going to happen here is this 3 goes outside. It's going to be 3, the limit as theta goes to 0 of sine 3 theta over 3 theta times the limit as theta goes to 0 of 1 over cos 3 theta. Okay, and this is just going to be equal to, now it's easy for us. This 3 was easy to just move out. It doesn't matter. It's going to be 3 times, what's the limit of this? It's 1. And it's going to be times, what's the limit of this? It's going to be 1 over cos of 3 by 0. Okay, 1 over cos of 3 by 0, which is going to be 3 by 1 is 3 times 1 over cos of 0, which is equal to 3 times, what's 1 over cos 0? Cos 0 is a 1, so it's 1 over 1, which is going to be 3 times 1, and it's just a 3. So this is your final solution. Your final solution is just a 3, and that is how you solve this part C. Now we go, and you should remember that when it's turned, you change it to sine over cos. Then the rest will fall into place. You can rewatch it, and just make sure when you get something like this, you can be able to do it. Now let's do part D, the next one. Goodbye for now.